Best World Cup memory, Zidane, that headbutt, man. Honestly, because that's when I was at the youngest. I remember seeing that. Crazy, bro. I was just, so I'm saying, I was his last World Cup, final and everything there, and I'm just like, he just went nuts, bro.
My one would be Italia 90. Taking it way back, England in the quarterfinals against Belgium. Last minute of extra time, ball got dropped in, David Platt on the swivel on the volley. Top bins. And I remember that, just sitting at home and my dad going mad and plates and everything going flying and all sorts, and my mum going mad and because he broke the best china and everything. So yeah, they're my memories, man, of the World Cup.
For me, Serbia beating Germany 1-0 in the group stages, 2006.
Hello and welcome to UFF Russia Football Roundup.
Trust me, we hate you.
Go Portugal!
Ref, he was a bit racist, let's be honest.
Come on, England!
Greatest World Cup memory?
Definitely 1994. Yeah. Well, when I think we didn't win the World Cup for such a long time, and our team was not believed, like we wasn't believing that we could win, and we got stronger and stronger and stronger, and Bebeto and Romario, man, that was a team.
2002, absolutely. We were champions in Japan, and I remember because of the time. I mean, it was like afternoon in Japan. In Brazil, it was evening, so we were like watching the games like 3 in the morning. And even though it was like fucking difficult to watch the games, it was so nice, you know, like all the neighbors, you know. So yeah, definitely the World Cup of 2002.
1998, of course, that's the best. We won 3rd place, so that's, I think, for every fan, Croatia team, best year ever.
Well, the worst World Cup memory, I think, was the 2nd one. That was the bad one, and it was on my birthday, 8th of July. I can never forget that.
Where were you when that happened?
I was making a big party celebrating my birthday, and that happened. I don't talk much about that.
Best World Cup memory, Zidane, that headbutt, man. Honestly, because that's when I was at the youngest. I remember seeing that. Crazy, bro. I was just, so I'm saying, I was his last World Cup, final and everything there, and I'm just like, he just went nuts, bro.
My one would be Italia 90. Taking it way back, England in the quarterfinals against Belgium. Last minute of extra time, ball got dropped in, David Platt on the swivel on the volley. Top bins. And I remember that, just sitting at home and my dad going mad and plates and everything going flying and all sorts, and my mum going mad and because he broke the best china and everything. So yeah, they're my memories, man, of the World Cup.
For me, Serbia beating Germany 1-0 in the group stages, 2006.
Hello and welcome to UFF Russia Football Roundup.
Trust me, we hate you.
Go Portugal!
Ref, he was a bit racist, let's be honest.
Come on, England!
Greatest World Cup memory?
Definitely 1994.
Yeah.
Well, when I think we didn't win the World Cup for such a long time, and our team was not believed, like we wasn't believing that we could win, and we got stronger and stronger and stronger. And Bebeto and Romario, man, that was a team.
2002, absolutely. We were champions in Japan, and I remember because of the time. I mean, it was like afternoon in Japan. In Brazil, it was evening, so we were like watching the games like 3 in the morning. And even though it was like fucking difficult to watch the games, it was so nice, you know, like all the neighbors, you know. So yeah, definitely the World Cup of 2002.
1998, of course, that's the best. We won 3rd place, so that's, I think, for every fan, Croatia team, best year ever.
Well, the worst World Cup memory, I think, was the 2nd one. That was the bad one, and it was on my birthday, 8th of July. I can never forget that.
Where were you when that happened?
I was making a big party celebrating my birthday, and that happened. I don't talk much about that.
Best World Cup memory, Zidane, that headbutt, man. Honestly, because that's when I was the youngest. I remember seeing that. Crazy, bro. I was just, so I'm saying, I was his last World Cup final and everything there, and I'm just like, he just went nuts, bro.
My one would be Italia 90, taking it way back. England in the quarterfinals against Belgium. Last minute of extra time, ball got dropped in. David Platt on the swivel on the volley, top bins. And I remember that just sitting at home and my dad going mad.
Real fan opinions brought to you by Wash and Go.
Yo, welcome to FanPark Live. It's Rants in the building, and yeah, England just lost 2-0 to Belgium. Make sure you guys give me a call. Let me know how you found the game. Yeah, I got nothing on the screen right now. Okay, yep. Give us a call on 0203 606 0315, guys. Give me a call. Let me know how you found the game. It was a weird one for me. Not really surprised. I'm not really surprised by the score. I think the best team won. England have lacked creativity all tournament, to be fair, like in the final third, and nothing really changed. Nothing really changed throughout the game. It was unfortunate to see, man. We just lacked that creative link between the midfield and the attack. Wait, we got a phone call straight away. These guys are not playing games. Are you on FanPark Live? What's your name? Hey, you on FanPark Live? What's your name? Hello? Alright, we got a queue here anyway. Yeah, we're having technical difficulties. But yeah, the game, no surprises there. Lukaku was extremely wasteful today. If he wasn't, Belgium could have had 2 or 3 more. De Bruyne looked alright in spells. Hazard looked menacing. Great touch, great movement. Generally, I just think England were pretty much what they were all tournament. Like, not very exciting, to be fair. They were a lot more efficient from set pieces, but that's all they've really offered all tournament. So, as I was saying, hey, you're on FanPark Live.
Hi.
Yeah, what's happening? What's your name?
I'm George. I think today we didn't have the most amazing game, obviously, because we lost.
Yeah.
But we have to take positives from this World Cup. So we proved that with our young squad that we can get as far as semi-final and further.
Yeah.
We got past all of the teams like Portugal, Germany, and that lot.
No, I agree. I agree with that, mate. I do agree with that. I think that before the tournament, if anyone offered us a semi-final place to play to get in the final, we would have definitely like snapped their arm off. So with that in mind, I think we have to be positive from that. But at the same time, we can't let it kind of cloud our judgment, really, because as much as we got to the semi-final, we're not as good as the semi-final. Like, there's a lot better teams than us that went out. So I think that the boys deserve a lot of credit for where they've got to. And I think that people should just appreciate the fact that with the players we have and what Southgate's done, man, we've done well.
Yeah. And
I agree.
We've had a new manager, Gareth Southgate, and this is his first World Cup with us. And I'm not sure, I don't think he was with us for the Euros.
No, he wasn't. It was Hudson.
So he's also proved the point.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think he should have the job for the next couple tournaments at least. Give him the Euros, maybe another World Cup. He's come through the under-21s into the first team, and that's the route that we want our players to take. So at the same time, I think he's the right man for the job for now.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, mate. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye.
All right, guys, and let us know. Do you think that Southgate's the right man for the job? Personally, I do. I think that he's the right man for the job. I said it when he got it. The football that he tries to play is good. I just think that we just don't have the personnel right now, to be fair, like in attacking positions. I think defensively, we look okay. Individually, we don't have amazing players, but we've got good ball playing centre halves. Pickford's good with his feet. I think we try and play it out. I think Henderson doesn't pass forward very well from that deep position, which kind of does slow down the counter-attacks. Like, you saw Belgium play the exact same system, but when you've got someone like a Witsel and then a De Bruyne that are playing forward passes and breaking the lines, I think you can see the difference, how the formation looks different when they play it and when we play it. All right, guys, we got another call coming through. No, it's not coming through yet, but there's someone on the line.
Just quick answer, try. No, okay. Just give me a sec. a lot of,
Loads of people calling through. We got a queue.
Yeah, you see on the menu, answer button.
Nope. Here we go. Hey, you on FanPark Live? How's it going?
What's going on, brother? You alright, yeah?
Yeah. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Fucking, I just want to talk about... Can I swear on here?
Rob, just do what you need to do, fam.
Alright, bruv. Well, I just want to talk a little bit about England, really, man. Like, obviously, I want them to do well, but I'm not really that patriotic. Like, ultimately, I'm just a football fan. I just appreciate seeing good football.
Yeah. Agreed.
Alright, so basically what I found during this tournament is that England have been basically playing without a midfield.
Yep.
Like, throughout the whole game. Like, every single game. The best they have actually played was against Sweden.
Yeah.
And, like, to be honest, I just can't really see how Jack Wilshere was left out of this squad.
Yeah. I agree, bro. Him and Joe Shelby, we needed them. I don't get it, innit? Like, I get the shape. I get what Southgate was trying to do, because we don't have a solid back four. So the back five thing was good for defensive, like, to keep it compact and that. But in a midfield like that, you saw how Belgium played today. When you've got a De Bruyne and someone that can break the lines and pass forward and drive forward, the formation looks completely different and strikers get more chances. Henderson goes backwards and sideways, and we just never really look like scoring in open play throughout the whole tournament.
That's it, man. And to be honest, we can't really expect to win any tournament without scoring from open play. We didn't really do enough, and like, the midfield was just non-existent. Ali and Lingard, I quite like them both individually, but playing both of them with Henderson, and like, it's just, I don't know, man. It was like there was no one there. Basically, it was like Henderson was playing on his own in midfield.
Yeah, Ali and Lingard are two attacking midfielders. Like, Lingard played deeper and he was passing and he done all right. But Ali can't pass. Like, so he literally was a passenger for the whole tournament. Like, unfortunately, I don't like to single
Yeah, man.
players out.
It was a bit anonymous, man.
Yeah, I like to back all the players in it. I don't like to single players out, but I feel like the formation itself didn't suit Ali. It didn't suit Sterling. Sterling likes to be out wide and have a bit more space. So them two players in particular, I think just the formation just didn't suit their game and they didn't adapt very well. Do you know what I mean? So
no, definitely, man. So yeah, that's it really, basically, man. I just wanted to say that, really. Like, they done really well, got to the semi-final.
Yeah.
You can't really, like, you know, but they got a bit lucky, let's be honest, like, on the way there.
Definitely lucky to draw, man, but you can only beat what's in front of you. And do you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, we got to hold our heads high and say, you know what, we got to the semi-finals at least with a squad that we didn't expect to get there. So, like, we just enjoyed the journey.
Yeah, man, it was a good journey, man. So hopefully in the Euros they can do a bit better, man, and like get some more substance together, and like actually try and dominate the game with the ball a bit more. Personally, that's what I would like to see.
Absolutely, bro. Thanks for calling, man.
Yeah. All right. Cool, man. All right then, bro.
All right. Nice one.
All right. Bless up, man.
Cool. Alright guys, 30 seconds. We're having slight technical difficulties, so we're just going to reconnect. Guys, welcome to FanPark Live. You got the number at the bottom. Give me a call. Let me know how you thought about the game. Yeah, let us know. Ooh, another caller. Okay, let's see. You're on FanPark Live. What's your name, mate?
Yeah, it's Paul.
How's it going?
Yeah, good, mate. You?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad.
Right, listen, what I want to say is you're getting too giddy about England. They're shocking. They lost again.
Who's giddy, mate?
You're giddy. You're giddy. You go on about, you slag Lukaku off. He's absolutely dominated England.
Dominated what?
You're wearing a United shirt. You're an embarrassment, mate.
What did he dominate? He had two very good chances and his touch let him down. Belgium dominated England, yes, absolutely.
He's jumping on the touch bandwagon. Have you seen his touch?
Were you watching the game?
Right, come on.
Were you watching the game, mate?
Yeah, I watched the game. Did you
watch the game?
Get with the program.
Did you watch the game?
Yeah, I did.
Why didn't he have a goal? Because he got put through twice and he had a bad touch. Nobody's disputing other attributes of his.
Have you seen the touches of some of the England players? Henderson's touch in the game just gone. He had a touch like a rapist.
Mate, we're not talking about Henderson because I've already spoken about Henderson on many occasions, and I don't rate Henderson very highly. I would have started Dyer. Absolutely. Henderson a threat from open play because Henderson is a very one-dimensional negative footballer. He goes backwards and sideways a lot, and you need to start an attack from somewhere deep. And with the previous caller, we were talking about the likes of the John Joe Shelby's and players that can actually pass the ball forward.
John Joe Shelby.
That didn't even go.
John Joe Shelby for England. They played with one defensive midfielder and played with Lingard and Allen. And he got caught out against the better teams. That's fact.
Who would you play in the deep line playmaker role?
In the deep line playmaker role, we haven't got anybody in the deep line playmaker.
Well, there you go. There you go. So I'm talking about the best of a very mediocre bunch. It's not Henderson. Even Dyer did a better job today in terms of passing the ball forward. He actually played a brilliant ball forward today, and nothing came of it. But Henderson is not the guy for that.
Instead of setting up the same way against the teams over and over again, you're playing against Croatia, you're playing against a better team. Set up with two holding midfielders, even Dyer and Henderson, and then play one Dele or Lingard.
So you're saying go four at the back with who would you play as our centre back pairing? Because for me, I don't think
look.
Do you think they're good enough to play in a two? Because I don't. I think that's why he's gone for the three.
Look, if he's that desperate, he wouldn't be putting someone like Young on the left and just wearing him out into the tournament. His legs were shot to bits.
I agree, but I think he's gone for the experience because Jose's been playing Young there. So if you're starting at left back for Manchester United, then you can't really blame the England manager for picking him there.
Come on. all this fight is coming on, it's coming on. I got carried away with it as well. I ended up losing money on it in my foot in work.
Bruv, he was tongue in cheek, man. You should have never been putting money on that.
We got caught out, didn't we? We got caught out of a better team, and we got caught out today of a better team.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We're not great, but you know what I mean? We enjoyed the journey.
Because you're always slagging Lukaku off. Your name's Rant. You like a good bloody rant, so here's a rant for you. You're slagging Lukaku off. He's quality.
Okay, well, we've got a difference of opinion. I think he's a very good striker, yes, but his touch is the difference between a lot of goals that he should have and the goals that he doesn't have, and that can't go away.
He scored 4 goals last season than he did at Everton.
Yeah, in all competitions he did. In the Premier League, he scored less goals than Raheem Sterling, who played out wide.
He's in more competitions for United than he is with Everton.
That's why he scored more goals, because he played more minutes. Like, it's common maths. Like, it's normal.
Yeah, because Mourinho's using him as a different player. Have you not seen him when he's running back and he's holding the ball?
I've already said this a million times. I completely agree with that. We're not playing to his strengths, and that's why he doesn't look like the same player he is for Belgium or was for Everton. But that doesn't take away from the 2 brilliant passes that they gave him today. That's why.
Tell me a player.
Mate, bruv, I'd even take Harry Kane tomorrow ahead of him. So
Harry Kane, fucking hell, he looked like he was shocking in the World Cup. That golden boot is the most flukiest golden boot in the absolute history of the World Cup.
I agree with that. But how many chances did he have from open play? Not many. But anyway, mate, it's been good, man. It's been good to catch up.
Okay, mate. Well, you got as much sense as fucking chocolate fire guard. You make as much use of that. You're shocking. You can't.
Nice
one.
Enjoy your afternoon. Another phone call coming through, guys. You're on FanPark Live. What's happening?
How are you doing? You alright?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Yourself?
Say that again, sorry, bud.
Not so bad. How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. I mean, the stream's lagging and stuff, so I can't really watch your responses. But
no problem.
I just want to say that last guy was giving you asshole. Absolute dinner plate.
Yeah, but it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I know it is, but let's be honest, right? We've come 4th in the World Cup.
Yeah.
You know, you can't tell me or anyone. You know, we're all pessimistic as England fans because we don't get very far. Yeah. We all know that. We've come 4th in the World Cup, and this geezer's bringing up.
Why can't we
giving
be happy?
A dog about how bad we are?
Well, why can't we just appreciate it? Do you know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
I don't understand.
I must admit, I've slated Ashley Young for a long time.
Yeah.
Because I'm a Chelsea fan. My brother's a United fan. Okay. I don't understand how he gets in the team. I don't.
Me neither.
But he's been absolutely world class. The last year in the Premier League, he was class. Yeah. And for England, it's been world class. So who else are you going to put left back then?
Mate,
what, Danny Rose? He's not played a minute.
He can't even start for Spurs. Like, I don't understand who he expected to play left back. If he's
honestly, mate,
left back for
honestly, I think that guy, all he wanted to do was just bring up and give you some hassle, mate. So I wanted to just. I was watching it. I never ring. I thought I'd give you a ring, just spread a bit of love, man.
No,
like,
absolutely.
Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Young has played all season for Manchester United at left back. It was the common sense pick. Were you going to pick Danny Rose that can't start week in, week out for Tottenham? You're not going to do that, are you? So.
Oh, mate, I couldn't agree more. I don't understand. But now we've finally got a little bit of positivity with England. And you get people like that just want to bring us down again. That guy was an absolute dinner plate. It's as simple as that.
It's silly. We know that we're not one of the best teams in Europe. We know that. But it's a young team. It's an inexperienced team. I think there was like 200 caps between all of them before the tournament. Like, we should be backing these guys. Like, there's no other reason for all the rubbish.
Do you want to, mate? To be honest with you, the fact he said that Croatia were the better team, it clearly shows he ain't got a bean about football.
Yeah, England could have put that game to bed in the first 20 minutes.
Well, we should have put it to bed in it. But I think that's the thing we need to grow and mature on now, is you've seen it in numerous amount of games. For the first 30 minutes, we've been the better team.
Absolutely.
So we need to finish it. We need to put it to bed in the first 30 minutes. But I'll tell you what, right? Maybe not in the Euros. Maybe the next World Cup, that geezer will 100% be eating his words. I'm telling you.
Yeah, no, I don't doubt that. I think the best is yet to come from this England team. It's a very inexperienced team, very young team, and I think they were like the second youngest team there. So, apart from the French team, so like we got a lot to look forward to. We can be optimistic.
Exactly. I think he was obviously just not happy you're wearing a Man United shirt, which I don't quite understand, especially when it's, you know, the World Cup. You know, I'm a Chelsea fan. I'm not going to ring up and give you hassle because you're a United fan, but maybe he didn't like it. So I just wanted to give you a bit of love, man. Like, spread some positivity. That was all.
Absolutely, man. All right, thanks for calling in. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
You too, mate. You take care, yeah, bud.
Take care, mate.
Cheers, mate. Bye.
Alright guys, we're going to go through to the fan cam videos and then we'll be back. So I'll catch you on the other side.
Real fan opinions brought to you by Wash and Go.
This was, it's kind of played like a friendly. It was not that exciting. You know, I'm really proud of England. I think y'all played so well. Belgium has become the master of that counter-attack play style. I'm hoping to see more of this as we get into club season. So I'm looking forward to that. I think the most, you know, Premier League players have really come out to shine. So, you know, that is something to be really proud of. And Munier's goal was great. That little pass through with KVD and Hazard was really amazing. It's a great goal. Maguire's got a lot to be proud of, you know, new fresh goal for him. So I don't think either team needs to go out feeling sad. I know it's not the win, but everyone did really good. I'm proud of y'all.
So you've just seen Belgium clinch third place.
We won! Here is the best job! Where is the best job? Here is the best job! Alright. Okay.
How would you say it's been as a tournament for you?
Indeed. The tournament has been incredible. I mean, it's completely unexpected. It's historical because it's the first time we reached this level, and so.
It's not like a football player. Come on,
no, but I mean, like, no, we're so proud, and it's unexpected somehow, but we're just happy. We're just happy we got to this level and did something historical.
Who's been your standout player for the tournament for you?
I mean, it's hard to differentiate, right? But I would say Courtois did a really good job as a goalie. Azal was good all around, right? We got and the man of the game, I would say, would be Alderweireld, who did really good, saving that goal from England. So I would say, I mean, they were all equally good, right? But if someone stood out, I would say Courtois, goalie, and Azal overall, I would say.
Brilliant. So you've just seen Belgium clinch third place.
We
Well, never believed it. It's been for all of the years, year in, year out. Yeah, we could never attempt it. Thought like getting out of groups was what we had to aim for. Getting last 16 would be great. What was the dream really? And to have got beyond that, it's fantastic. So yeah, unquestionably, a brilliant World Cup and amazing memories. And I'll cherish it.
That's like talking to some of the fans about their journey as well. You've been watching the game, the memories of things. How have you found it?
Yeah, but absolutely brilliant. Like, we've been out to Flatiron Square for most of them, and yeah, could never experience just the pandemonium of like the first goal, and then Harry Kane's winner against Tunisia, just completely erupting here. It's been the same every game. Like the atmosphere's been absolutely brilliant everywhere in London. Just it's been a carnival for a month now.
How much money did you spend on goal change?
The game between England and Belgium just ended 2-0. Hazard and Munier with the goals. Munier early in the first half, Hazard in the second half, ends both teams' World Cup run. I'm not really surprised by the score. I mean, the best team won today. England really have lacked creativity throughout the tournament. Most of their goals were through set pieces, and today they couldn't get one through the goal. But tomorrow's final should be a great one, and until next time, I'll see y'all. Peace out.
Yes, guys, and we're back. Make sure you give us a call, 0203 606 0315. Still talking about the England-Belgium game, man. Just give us your feedback. We've had a very mixed reception. Some people happy, some people not. Someone else on the line. You're on FanPark Live. What's happening? Hello? Hey, they're gone. Yeah, no one there? Yeah, we've had some positive callers, some not so positive. Yeah, man, I just think in general, second youngest team in the tournament, we need to be positive, guys. We need to be positive for the next tournament. We've got a couple years now. There'll be players coming through that Southgate will bring through. He's shown that he's not afraid to blood in young talent. I think we need a few creative players. It would have been nice to see someone like a Harry Winks, if he was able to stay fit, man. Like, come in there and play a more creative role, because England do lack them kind of players. They do lack them kind of players, man, unfortunately. So it'll be interesting to see if Southgate sticks with the same shape for the next tournament, or if he tries to evolve it and get us to play a more four at the back, so we can play players in a position that they're more comfortable in. But at the moment, it is what it is. Okay, we got another caller. Are you on FanPark Live? What's happening?
You're right. I just thought I'd call up and give my thoughts on the game, on how we played and everything.
Yeah, sure, mate. Go for it.
I think as a nation, we have a lot to be proud for, because going into this tournament, it was a very young team, and there was nobody really expecting us to go as far as we have. Yeah. I'm just very proud of all the players as a general.
I agree 100%. I'm with you, man. We went into this tournament, no expectation. The whole is coming home thing was tongue-in-cheek. Yeah. Nobody thought we were going to win it. No one. Anyone turning around saying, oh, yeah, you thought you were going to win and you're arrogant. We didn't think we were going to win. Do you know what I'm saying? It was a bit of banter. Yeah. We had a great time. Everyone had a good few nights out with their mates. Do you know what I mean? Got the beers in, and we just enjoyed it. We didn't expect to be celebrating for this long.
No, You see you go onto Twitter after the games, and all the videos are just fans coming together. You see a Man United fan and a Man City fan, for example, hugging each other, and all the rivalries from club football is just it's just disappeared, and it's all about the nation, and it was just nice to see.
Mate, I 100% agree with you. You know what I mean? Even amongst my group of friends, we got Liverpool fans, Chelsea fans, Tottenham fans, Arsenal fans, and we're all out together watching the football. That never happens. You know what I mean? So, I think it was a great occasion, man. I think it would have been nice if it lasted longer, but we were spoilt, man. Yeah. It lasted a lot longer than it probably should have given.
Some of these players have now just gone out and put on a front for himself. Harry Maguire, coming into this tournament, he was just quite an average centre back, and now you look at him now and he's 100% he could get a move to a big club, and there will be offers for him when he comes back from international.
You could, or you'll get a massive pay rise. There's been talk of either him getting a pay rise to keep bigger clubs from coming in, or he's getting into bigger clubs. So I think it's been good. I think Loftus-Cheek as well. I think he needs to be playing first team football next season. So I don't know if he's going to stay at Chelsea under the new manager, but I think there's a lot to look forward to, and I think by the next tournament we might see a couple new faces again. So
because I've seen a few of Sparry's games for Napoli. Yeah. He seems very good with the youth players. So if Loftus-Cheek can break into that side, then it's just a very very promising player. And I mean the Euros looks very strong for us now. If we can keep Southgate in, then absolutely. I feel it can be a very very good strong team. And we might have a chance of going further than we did this time.
Definitely, I think so. We're both agreeing that Southgate needs to stay, yeah?
Yeah, 100%. Southgate. The thing about with how he went over to the Colombia players after the game, after that penalty miss, that just kind of the entire etiquette that Southgate has and the nation has kind of summed up that moment, and just he sums up the team in a way that we haven't seen in a long way. You think Fabio Capello, Roy Hodgson, they never did anything that Southgate could do.
I agree.
And so I think he's he's got to stay.
I agree, mate. Thanks for calling.
It's all right, mate.
Top man,
mate.
All right, guys, we got one more coming through. Last caller. Nah. Hold on. There we are. You're on FanPark Live. How's it going?
Not bad. Not bad.
Nice one,
All
mate.
I'd like to say is, I don't think England have done well at the World Cup.
Okay. What's your reasoning behind that?
Well, every team we've played and we've beaten are the teams that we should be beating. And as soon as we play a team that could maybe give us a challenge,
Yeah.
we bottle it.
Okay, but I'll put this to you then, because we say teams that we should beat. Would you say that we should have beaten Iceland in the Euros?
Yeah.
And we didn't.
We did, yeah.
So we've already done better than we've previously done, because usually England lose to teams that they should beat.
Yeah, no, but she still should be. We've got some great players. Harry Kane, you know, probably one of the best players in the world.
I don't think he is, though. I don't think he is. I think Harry Kane is a very, very top-class finisher at Premier League level, but at international level, at Champions League level, like, he's still got a lot of learning to do. He's relatively new to that, man. Like, I feel like because we watch Harry Kane week in, week out in the Premier League, we see what he does for Tottenham in a different system with different players around him, and we just expect that he's gonna do that for England. Like,
yeah, I think Harry Kane's his worst tournament.
yeah, I think Harry Kane has been terrible. Like, I think he's been terrible. Like, he's a great finisher, but I think that in terms of the tournament, in terms of what you expect from a world-class striker, I think Harry Kane's been terrible, in all honesty. And yeah, he got the golden boot, but I think that he's been horrible. I think that England have carried him, to be fair. Like, and I think the same goes for a few other players, but that doesn't take away from the fact that collectively, like, England beat what was in front of them. England don't always do that. Like, we've seen England lose to worse teams than Colombia. We've seen it. So, like, I think that we need to put everything in perspective and be like, before the tournament, did we expect semi-finals? No. So we've already overachieved, even though we didn't play great teams. But I saw when Germany won the World Cup and I saw the teams that they played, they were probably worse than the teams that we played up until they got to the semi-finals. So, like, we can only beat what's in front of us. I think that we're being too harsh on the boys. Like, it's easy to say, oh, they only beat Panama and they only beat this team and only beat that team. But, hey, man, like, Germany went home early. Brazil went home early. And who is it that beat Germany? I think it was, what was it, Sweden? No, Japan put them out. Japan put them out. So I reckon we would have beat Japan. So it's just one of them things where I still think Germany are better than us, but they went home before us. So
if you're going to use Brazil as an example, Brazil played a very good team in France, so they're probably going to win the World Cup, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. And Brazil against Belgium were unlucky. They should have had a penalty. And I reckon Brazil get that penalty, they probably win that game because Belgium won the ropes. So, do you know what I mean? In tournament football, anything can happen. And for us to get to the semi-finals, it was just, hey, mate, it was good nights out. Like, everyone enjoyed it. Nobody expected to get that far. Nobody expected to win it. So, I think that we just need to look at this team, look where the deficiencies are, and look for positives and how we can improve, man. Because I don't think this England team's going to get any worse, because I think these players will get more experienced. There'll be better players coming through, and they'll just get more used to playing with each other. Like, the harmony's there, and this England team actually looks more at ease with each other than any other England team. So I think that we're only going to improve from this. Let's not get carried away. We're not top 4 in the world. We're not, even though we finished 4th in the World Cup. We're not. We need to know that. But I think that we can do something, man. In the Euros, do you know what I mean? I expect us to be getting to the quarters, semi-finals again.
Yeah, and hopefully we will get to the we'll do better in the Euros, because Ashley Young won't be playing and hopefully he's retired back.
Yeah, absolutely, man. But I think we need to finish on a positive note, man. Like, it's been a good summer for us. It's been a good summer for all football fans. England have gone on a good run. We've had a good few nights out. I'm sure, like, you've been out with your friends watching it. The country's come together. We've been buzzing. Let's let's just enjoy that, and then we get back to hating each other during the Premier League season.
Don't know about Premier League, like maybe Championship.
Who's your team?
Middlesbrough. Premier League next year.
Yeah,
next year,
good luck, man. You know what I mean? Hopefully you'll have a good season. Do you know what I mean? But it was good. It was good. All the football fans getting together and supporting the country while we could, man.
All
right, mate. Thanks for calling in.
Respect.
Top man. All right, guys. We got the last set of fan cams, okay, coming up. So yeah, just to wrap up, I think. Yeah, we didn't look great against Belgium. We haven't looked great all tournament, but you can only beat what's in front of you. So, like, if you're going to take anything away from this, man, just be positive, man. Because as I've said, we've seen England do worse against worse opposition. Like, everyone remembers that Iceland game. We went into that game sure that we were going through, and we got humbled spectacularly. So, when people say it's only Colombia, it's only Panama, understand that England get rolled over by crap teams all the time. So, like, this... Let's just be grateful, man, that we had a good run. We got to celebrate it with the boys. And yeah, man, it didn't come home, but it was good enough. We're heading over to the fan cams now, guys. Thanks for calling. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you again soon.
Real fan opinions brought to you by Wash and Go.
What's up, UFF fam? Byron Ryan here. You can follow me on Instagram at Byron_Ryan. Just got done watching Belgium and England. England looked like for the majority of that game y'all were just kind of on vacation. Sterling made a few runs and just kind of once he hit the box he was done. You could hear towards the end Trippier yelling, let's go, let's go, let's go, go up, go forward, move, 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 and Lingard would get the pass and just go to the center and stop. But I mean, you can't take anything away from what they've done to this point. It just seemed like they just didn't care right now. Harry Kane almost looked like a center back as far back as he was running sometimes. But Belgium just came out like it was their World Cup final. 110%. They gave basically all they had like it was the final. Kevin De Bruyne and Eden Hazard easily men of the match. Kevin De Bruyne set up even Lukaku 2 or 3 times, and Lukaku just kind of screwed it up. But yeah, I mean, Lukaku should have had a couple of goals. Hazard should have had maybe, I'd probably say 1 more. And De Bruyne could have had 4, maybe 5 assists. But it just, that's what happens. Once you get in the 3rd place match, sometimes they care, sometimes they don't. But now we move on to the final. We got Croatia and France. Wish it was Germany, but it's France. So, we'll see you guys tomorrow. England, you did well. Belgium, proud of you. Guys, we'll see you tomorrow.
You've just beaten England, you've just finished 3rd. How do you guys feel?
I'm surprised, but I think he's a bit embarrassed. I'm devastated, because I'm an Englishman. I'm an Englishman. No, we're probably like 3rd in the world, which is unbelievable for a country like us. So.
Exactly. What's been your highlight of the tournament?
I would say kicking out Brazil in quarterfinals was definitely a highlight.
That's one for the kid. That's one for the grandkids. Who's been your standout player?
Indeed. Number 10. Eden Hazard.
Do you think that goal there is that securing his move to Madrid?
Let's see what the future brings. Let's wait until summer. If they have the money, they should do it.
Perfect business. What is it next? Looking to next tournament, 2 years away at the Euros. Are you guys? Do you think you'll still be as competitive as you are now, or are you going to see a drop off this golden generation?
Belgium won't be. We've got more youth than the old. Yeah, we need to find some defensive talent. Yeah. In your youth. Yeah. I'll just go play centre back and then we're fine. Yeah, it'll be fine.
So you've just
Real fan opinions brought to you by Wash and Go.